Nick Kyrgios is clearly obsessed with his longtime girlfriend, Costeen Hatzi, and he can't stop talking about it. Just recently, the tennis player once again hinted that marriage was in the works. He posted a poignant tribute to his best friend and the love of his life. We're all feasting our eyes on this super cute couple. Does this mean that a marriage proposal might happen soon? Let's find out. Firstly, Kyrgios drops proposal hints. He captioned a romantic photo of the couple leaning into each other and talked about the journey that they have already covered together. His life, he said, has changed entirely ever since he met her, and that she makes him very happy even at his weakest moments. We're all teary-eyed reading the gentle words that the tennis player has to say for his partner. One thing that we're sure about is that this is a lasting relationship since they both seem so invested in each other. He proceeded to talk about how struggles will always remain part of his life. However, he only wants to go through these struggles with her by his side. They both continue to explore the world and everything that goes on in it. Even though they're in touch with all the crazy stuff going on in the world, Kyrgios wanted to remind her that he loved her. He ended his caption by calling her his best friend. Moving on, a doting boyfriend like no other. This caption was just a one-time reminder, a tribute that he wanted to give to his girlfriend at random. However, there have been so many other circumstances where he has just been as vocal about the love he feels. In his interviews, he can be seen always prioritizing his girlfriend and their life together. While the US Open was going on, some people told Nick that perhaps the doubles even could wear him out. This would reduce his hopes during the singles round. In his words, he wanted to play the doubles as frequently as he possibly could. He even said that he would prefer it twice as much as training. That's because it got him a lot more money, which kept his girlfriend happy. He wanted to spoil her, which is why playing doubles consistently kept his income high. His girlfriend's thrill about him earning more money wanted him to keep going. With his Hatzi right by his side, his resolve to succeed was unrivaled. He felt undefeated, with his morals at an all-time high. He further elaborated on how he feels a lot older and a lot more mature. At this point, he feels that he should not be taking Hatzi for granted, as these things don't come by very often. Nick emphasized the importance of prioritizing the way your body feels and the way these things keep your emotions stable. Coming up, has Kyrgios talked about a future with Costeen? In his interviews, he has talked a great deal about his commitment to his girlfriend. When talking about his career in tennis, he connects it to Costeen and the way his career has impacted his relationship. He insists that he sees it as a way to be able to provide for her, given that he sees a future with her. He thinks that because he's eventually going to provide for her, his motivation to perform better is a lot higher. He knows that he will eventually have to earn a lot more money to be able to support their lifestyle, because of which he has been working a lot harder. This is sure to bring our attention to the right place. The only reason he could be so attached to the idea of providing is that he wants to eventually marry her. He probably wants to start a family with her, which is why his focus remains on the money that he is earning from his career. Next up, putting the puzzle together. Just a few months back, the couple posted a picture of themselves together on their Instagram stories. The picture included both of them holding each other on Kyrgios' story. He captioned the picture by writing "Best birthday ever," in front of which were two very loving emojis. One of them was a diamond ring alongside a red heart. A diamond ring can only mean one thing. This news got all the fans suspicious about whether they are about to get engaged. However, no official announcement was made after this post, which implies that the emoji might have just been there to express his love for her. However, the intentions are pretty clear. They had been celebrating his birthday that week when Hatzi also posted a bunch of old videos and photos. These served as a way for them to look through their life together, and they gave us a glimpse of how happy they are with each other. In a post wishing him a happy birthday, she talked about how he is one of the most incredible people that she has ever met. She said that she feels very lucky to have him and that she is grateful for all that he does for her. She ended it off with a classy "I love you today and forever." Additionally, Nick was also seen commenting on a picture that Hatzi had posted earlier, saying that he can't wait for a life with her. The couple seems to have us all waiting for the official moment. Finally, how cute are these two? He traveled back to Sydney one day after winning the Grand Slam finals so that he could be with Hatzi. Quite recently, there were rumors that Kyrgios was thinking about moving to Sydney because of their blooming relationship. His public remarks indicate that the couple may be inseparable this year, and even as he goes around the world during his ATP tour. He stated that he is capable of supporting Costeen if she wishes to travel alongside him. He definitely enjoys how things are going with her right now. He talked to Stellar about how when both individuals are invested, relationships are easy. Hence, it seems to us that Hatzi really has tamed the beast in Kyrgios, and that he might be more than ready to settle down pretty soon. Now, moving on to other news, Kyrgios can't wait to win a major. At Wimbledon and the US Open, Nick Kyrgios was one of the players to beat. After dethroning Daniil Medvedev, the Australian proceeds towards his first very major final in London. He was one of the favorites in New York. After a great battle, Nick set his sights on the title. However, he was defeated in the quarterfinals by Karen Khachanov. The Australian is looking forward to the Australian Open in January, and he hopes to capture a major championship in the future. Nick reached the Wimbledon quarterfinals in 2014 and the Australian Open a few months later, recording major victories and predicting more in the coming years. The tennis champion will be getting a chance to win a major crown in Melbourne coming in January. He believes that he has started doing things right, because of which he believes that he can win a major. He states that taking things more seriously has helped him in building his confidence to win, and he will maintain his flow until the time comes. Next up, the infamous alleged common assault. Kyrgios was charged with assault of his former partner, Chiara Passari. He is competing in the ATP 500 event in Tokyo pretty soon, which is why he will not attend the court hearing. He will be defended by his lawyers in court as he keeps his focus on the game. He addressed this case, talking about how he is only focusing on things that are in his control. He has been taking all the necessary steps and meeting the court's requirements, but his primary focus is on the game. He wants to play some good tennis in Tokyo and do his job, which is to play tennis in his words. He didn't have much to say to defend himself, but only that he is hoping to hear positive news from his lawyers regarding this case. Despite the tension rising in the courtroom, with people wondering whether there was an actual assault, the tennis player doesn't seem very worried. Finally, Nick accepts Stefanos' challenge. Stefanos Tsitsipas called him out and asked him for a rematch. The Australian beat the world number 6 tennis player during the third round. This was in Wimbledon while he was en route to his maiden Grand Slam final. Kyrgios accepted the offer after Greek star Stefanos stipulated a conditional offer for the rematch. Stefanos asked him to come to Costa Navarino in an Instagram video where they would partake in a revenge match. However, the condition he set was simple: no talking. Kyrgios seemed more than happy to agree as he reposted the video to his own account. He captioned it with a confirmation that he was down for it, eagerly asking him about when, where, how much. This rivalry has been ongoing since 2019, and we can't say that we have ever been bored. And that's a wrap, folks. Are you rooting for Kyrgios and Hatzi to get married? Tell us in the comments below. And as always, make sure to click that like button and subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on more updates on Kyrgios' life. See you in the next video.